Hello, welcome, dear friends, to the Department of Chemistry at Vasantranai Arts Commerce Science College, Shahada, to the subject of Green Chemistry, Unit 2nd, that is, the principles in green chemistry. What are the principles in green chemistry? We are already learned, and now the next principles is designing a safer chemicals. This principle links closely to the previous one, design chemicals product that are fully effective yet have a little no toxicity. आधीचे जे प्रिन्सिपल असते त्याच्याच क्लोजली हे प्रिन्सिपल आहे. म्हणजे केमिकल अशा प्रकारचे डिझाईन केले पाहिजे किंवा अशा प्रकारचे प्रिपेअर केले पाहिजे जेणेकरून ते फुल्ली इफेक्टिव्ह असतील, फुल्ली इफेक्टिव्ह असतील आणि लिटल किंवा नो टॉक्झिक असतील. म्हणजे त्याची टॉक्झिसिटी कमीत कमी असेल किंवा नसायला पाहिजे अशा प्रकारचे केमिकल्स डिझाईन केले गेले पाहिजे, अशा प्रकारचे केमिकल प्रिपेअर केले गेले पाहिजे. केमिस्ट मस्ट एम टू प्रोड्यूस केमिकल प्रोडक्ट दॅट फुलफिल their roles, be that medical, industrial, or otherwise, but which also have a minimal toxic to the humans. म्हणजे सगळे जे केमिस्ट असतात they should have know about the toxicity of the chemicals which are toxic to the humans in medical field or in industrial field or in other fields which should be less toxic to the humans which works in the different fields. The design of safer chemicals targets require knowledge of how chemicals act in our bodies and in the environments. In some cases, a degree of toxicity to animals or humans may be unavoidable, but alternative should be sought. A designing of safer chemical is very essential because chemists must know about the chemical properties which affect on human body or in a environments. What are the effects in environments? What are the effects in the human bodies of that chemicals? Chemists must know. In some cases, the toxicity of this chemical is unavoidable to the animal and humans, but there should be alternative chemicals. There should be alternative chemicals to avoid the toxicity. Designing of safer chemical is now possible since there have been a great advances in understanding of chemical toxicity. The designing of chemical safer chemical particularly is very easy because there are number of advances or advanced technologies which from which can understand the toxicity of the chemicals or chemical property of the different chemicals. What are the chemical properties? We know that the chemical substances having a chemical and physical property. What are the chemical property? What are the physical property? From this property, we can determine the toxicity of that chemicals. The mechanism of action of substances on the human body and environment is now fairly known. आता बऱ्याच ठिकाणी मेकॅनिझम माहिती आहे ह्युमन बॉडीवरती काय परिणाम होणार आहे, एन्व्हायरमेंटमध्ये ह्या केमिकलचा काय परिणाम होणार आहे, म्हणून त्या पद्धतीचे आपण केमिकल वापरले पाहिजे. बाय नोईंग द मेकॅनिझम इन डिटेल, chemist can modify the structure so that toxicity is reduced. Most of the chemists can modify the structure of the chemical compounds, thereby toxicity is reduced. There are a number of approaches for designing separate chemicals. It is now fairly understood that correlation exists between chemical structure, that is, presence of functional groups, and existence of toxic effect. The idea is to avoid the functionality related to the toxic effect. म्हणजे आपल्या बऱ्याच गोष्टी आपल्याला माहिती आहे. आता केमिकल म्हटलं तर वेगवेगळे फंक्शनल ग्रुप असतात, वेगवेगळ्या फंक्शनल ग्रुपच्या प्रॉपर्टीसुद्धा माहिती असतात. तो टॉक्झिक आहे का नॉन टॉक्झिक आहे हे सुद्धा बऱ्याच अंशी माहिती असतं. या फंक्शनल ग्रुप चेंजेस करूनसुद्धा आपण त्या केमिकलचा वापर व्यवस्थित करू शकतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल acetonolides and paracetamols. Acetonide is also analgesic and antipyretic drugs, while this paracetamol is also analgesic and antipyretic drugs. Before going to learn about the effect of these acetonolides and paracetamols, what is analgesic and what is antipyretic drugs? Analgesic drugs which relieve the pain from the body. What is analgesic drugs? The drugs which relieve the pain from the body. म्हणजे बॉडीमध्ये जो पेन असतो तो पेन कमी करण्याचं काम ॲनाल्जेसिक ड्रग करतात. तसंच व्हॉट इज अँटीपायरेटिक ड्रग्स? अँटीपायरेटिक ड्रग्स इज ड्रग्स विच रिड्यूस द बॉडी टेम्परेचर. अँटीपायरेटिक ड्रग्स इज द ड्रग्स विच रिड्यूस द बॉडी टेम्परेचर्स. म्हणजे बॉडीचे जे तापमान असतं ते जर वाढलेलं असेल, वाढलेलं तापमान कमी करायचं म्हणजे नॉर्मल स्थितीला आणायचं काम अँटीपायरेटिक ड्रग्स करतात. सुरुवातीला हा ॲसेटोनालाइड जो ड्रग आहे हा वापरला जातो, परंतु त्याचं काही टॉक्झिक इफेक्टमुळे तो आता रिप्लेस केला गेला. कशामुळे? पॅरासिटामोल. इट इज ऑल्सो एनर्जेसिक अँड अँटीपायरेटिक ड्रग्स बट इट इज नॉन टॉक्झिक. इट मे ऑल्सो used in combination with other medications such as in many cold medication. कोल्ड म्हणजे काय? सर्दीच्या ज्या औषधी असतात त्या सर्दीच्या औषधीमध्ये सुद्धा इन कंबाईंड फॉर्ममध्ये ह्या पॅरासिटामॉलचा यूज केला जातो. नाव द नेक्स्ट प्रिन्सिपल दॅट इज एनर्जी रिक्वायरमेंट फॉर सिंथेसिस. इन एनी केमिकल सिंथेसिस एनर्जी इज रिक्वायर्ड, no doubt. The time required for completion of the reactions should be minimum so that large amount of energy is not used. म्हणजे कमीत कमी एनर्जीमध्ये कमीत कमी वेळेमध्ये कसं जास्तीत जास्त प्रोडक्ट आपल्याला मिळू शकतो या पद्धतीने प्रयत्न केला गेला पाहिजे. एनर्जी जनरेशन ॲज वी नो हॅज अ मेजर एन्व्हायरमेंटल इफेक्ट. फॉर एक्झाम्पल कोल बेस्ड पॉवर जनरेटिंग प्लांट्स और युनिट्स discharge oxides of carbon, nitrogen and sulfur in the environments. म्हणजे एनर्जी जनरेशनसाठी जे पॉवर प्लांट असतात, पॉवर प्लांट म्हणजे कुठले की थर्मल पॉवर स्टेशन. थर्मल पॉवर स्टेशनमध्ये फार फार ह्यूज प्रमाणामध्ये की जास्ती प्रमाणामध्ये कोलचा वापर केला जातो, कोळशाचा वापर केला जातो. वेन दिस कोल इज बर्न, व्हॉट हॅपन्स थ्रू दी चिमनी अ सल्फर डायऑक्साईड, carbon dioxide and nitrogen dioxide are discharged in the environments. These are the oxides of carbon, nitrogen and sulfur, that is CO2, NO2 and SO2 are discharged in the environments. These oxides of carbon, nitrogen and sulfur causes acid rain in the environments. This acid rain is very harmful to the agricultural crops and monuments. It is very disastrous to the monuments and agricultural crops. म्हणजे शेतकऱ्याचे जे पिकं असतात या पिकांसाठी हा ॲसिड रेन फार घातक असतो. आणि जे मॉन्युमेंट्स आहेत, मॉन्युमेंट्स म्हणजे काय? ज्या जुन्या इम्पॉर्टंट इमारती जसे ताजमहाल असेल किंवा आपले संसद भवन असेल किंवा वेगवेगळे जे जुने मंदिर आहेत दक्षिण भारतामध्ये, सुंदर सुंदर मंदिर आहेत, हे जे जुने मॉन्युमेंट्स आहेत याच्यावरती ह्या ॲसिड रेनचा प्रचंड परिणाम होतो. आणि ॲसिड रेन कशामुळे निर्माण होतो? सल्फर डायऑक्साईड, नायट्रोजन डायऑक्साईड आणि कार्बन डायऑक्साईडमुळे. आणि हे तिघा ऑक्साईड कशामुळे रिलीज होतात? कोलमुळे, कोल बर्निंगमुळे. हिअर एक्झाम्पल गिवन, वी कन्सिडर toluene. On oxidation of this toluene with the help of KMnO4 gives only 10 to 15% of benzoic acid. If KMnO4 is used to oxidize this toluene, what happens? Only 10 to 15% of benzoic acid is obtained. But instead of this KMnO4, crown ether is used as oxidizing agents. More than 85% yield, that is product, is obtained. That is, more than 85% of benzoic acid is obtained when oxidation of this toluene takes place with the help of crown ether. Oxidation of toluene into benzoic acid carried out by refluxing with the aqueous potassium permanganate solutions, giving very low yield, that is 10 to 15% only, even after 8 to 10 hours of refluxing. If the oxidation is carried out in presence of ground ether, a type of phase transfer catalyst, much better yield is obtained much shorter times. The mode of supplying energy to the reactions. रिॲक्शनसाठी आपण जे टेम्परेचर किंवा जी एनर्जी देतो ती वेगवेगळ्या माध्यमातून देतो. There are conventional methods. We have carrying out the reaction by heating on wire gauze or in oil bath or heating mantles. Now it is replaced by possible, that is the energy reaction can be supplied by using a microwave, by sonication or photochemically. Here the examples are given here. Conventional methods. If conventional heating takes place by wire gauze or by oil bath or by heating mantles, there is no uniform heating. There is no uniform heating to these chemicals or to the chemical reactors. Instead of this conventional heating, if microwave heating takes place, there is a uniform heating to these reactors. Hence, the reaction takes place properly. We can generate this microwave by sonication or photochemically. Here, this is microwave ovens, and another example is given here. This is microwave oven. This is microwave ovens, and in microwave ovens, there is a reactors here. Nanocrystals are placed here. These are black dots are nanocrystals, and microwave eradication takes place to these reactors. What happens? There is a rapid and homogeneous heating takes place. Hence, the reaction rate is faster. Hence, the product obtained is also faster. Now, what is sonication? The term sonication or sonochemistry is used to describe the effect of ultrasound waves on chemical reactivity. Sonication or sonochemistry म्हणजे काय की इफेक्ट ऑफ अल्ट्रासाउंड वेव्स ऑन केमिकल रिॲक्टिव्हिटी. केमिकल एकमेकांमध्ये रिॲक्ट होण्यासाठी अल्ट्रासाउंड वेव्हचा वापर केला जातो, त्याला सोनोकेमिस्ट्री म्हणतात. तर अल्ट्रासाउंड वेव्ह is generated with the help of the instrument having an ultrasonic transducer. Ultrasonic transducer. This ultrasonic transducer generates ultrasound waves. Thereby, chemical reactivity takes place. Using sonication, large number of reactions like Dye-Alder reactions, Siemens-Smith reactions, Wevelt reactions, Canigiaro reactions, Sticker synthesis, reformsby reactions, Friedel-Crafts reaction, and coupling reaction are carried out by using a sonication. Means by using ultrasound waves, these reactions may carried out. Here, how these ultrasonic waves are generated are here. The ultrasound generator is here. These ultrasound are transferred to the ultrasound transducers. These are the ultrasound transducers. This ultrasound transducer produces ultrasound waves. These are the ultrasound waves. These ultrasound waves passes through the water. The blue color is the water. These ultrasound waves passes through this water to the reactor. This is the reactors. This reactor having a stirrer, a constant stirring takes place, to mix the methanol and biomass. These are the pink color are the biomass. This biomass in presence of methanol mixed with the help of this stirrer, and the reaction between this methanol and biomass takes place by heating uh, with the help of ultrasound wave. Now here second example is here. This is ultrasound sonicators. Ultrasonic ultrasound sonicators, ultrasonicators we can say. What happens here? Ultrasound waves are created by these ultrasonicators. In beaker, there are some oil droplets. There are some oil droplets. To react or to dissociate these oil droplets, ultrasonicators are used, which produces ultrasonic waves. These waves disconnected or dissociate these droplets in this way. These are the oil droplets. These oil droplets dissociated in such way. In such way, these are dissociated from one another. In this way, we have learned about the energy which can be carried out by photochemistry or sonications. Thanks, friends, while learning here. Take care about yourself and yours. Use mask and sanitation whenever necessary. Thanks for today's lecture. You are learned carefully.